Is it a lot of training to get Yeah, well, when you obviously get accepted.
You turn up, there'll be maybe 100 people there.
So when you first get accepted, you go into the training centre, you do 15 weeks, like intense training, which teaches you broadly how to use everything safely.
I think it was about 110 people on the day I went. There was about 4 or 5 of us left at the end of the day.
And then you get put on station, and then that's when you start to get better and sort of learn it. So from the start to finish, it's probably about 3 years. Driver, his main responsibility is to get us there, get us there to the fire via the directions that we'll sort of shout to him from the back.
C2 fire at Bolton playing field.
It's going to go have a look, see what's going on. Obviously we can't see nothing from here because there's no smoke. We generally get people pointing in the right direction of where it is, but I don't think there's anything. They've got a radio, I've got a radio. If we need any water or anything, they'll just give me a shout and I'll make my way down there. When summer comes, we tend to get really busy with things like this because obviously more people are outside and tend to get barbecues going wrong and stuff like that, because a lot, when this time of year comes, people are spending a lot more time outside than what they are through the winter. So yeah, I'd say this is getting more towards the day-to-day work.
You need help? No, on arrival.
There you go, so it's out. It's burnt itself out, so.
Most afternoons when we're working a day shift, we'll come out in the afternoon, we'll do some sort of fire safety or some sort of risk reduction work. So we'll just make our way up and down the street and knock on the doors and see if anybody wants a smoke alarm.
Thanks for that. No problem. So what's receiving? Tongy, go ahead.
Tongy Spares, where are you, mate?
I've done work at Woodstock, we're on Cloverdale Square now, we're in number 18, I don't know who the other two are.
Just been going down the streets, doing home fire risk assessments. We go into people's houses and we offer the opportunity to fit free smoke alarms and give them a fire safety chat. And we do that, we're trying to do it in every house in Bolton.
You guys seem to rescue cats a lot, or is it?
I think I've only done it once. A cat, how many times have you done a cat, Martin?
A few times.
You were like a professional cat rescuer.
I'm a professional cat rescuer.
What was your dream job as a kid?
Oh, must have been a pilot or something like that, like the old dream of. Fighter pilot, Top Gun and all that stuff.
So you went from flying to putting fires?
Yeah, and rescuing cats.
And it was just before I joined the watch, and it's generally known in the Bolton area that one of our guys got badly burned. It was a house fire that had been started apparently deliberately by a wheelie bin that had been put up to the front door of a house, set on fire. There was a family trapped inside the house, and it was basically condemonium because it was quite hard to get to in terms of access, but just by the nature of the job he ended up getting badly burned and since had to retire. Only recently just had to retire. I had an incident where a guy had apparently committed suicide and doused himself in petrol, and yeah, so I decided to end his life that way, so that wasn't very pleasant.
There's about 10 of us on duty, so we're like a small family really.
I don't think you realise how big it actually is, the fireman something, until you actually got kids. I knew it existed, but you start your own kids, you start, you don't realise how long it's been going, do you?
So you both have kids?
Yeah, a little girl. My little one's 2 now, so she's starting to realise, and she's always running around the house doing the Nino noise, making the noise of a siren, so yeah, it's good, it's good fun. Good for the little one.
The building behind me is what we term as the smokehouse. This is a building where we can do realistic training.
So we try and simulate it as much as we can. So they've come into this room and because they need to search it systematically, they've stuck to the wall. Now, when we do training here, it's in pitch dark. Even these so-called nice little lights aren't on for us either.
There could be some electricity cables hanging, so we sort of maintain what's called self-protection.
They're checking above them with the hand, and they're stepping gingerly forward all the time.
Just got to generally watch, your footing, because if you trip up, especially with the BA set on, you're a little bit sort of top heavy.
Behind every door, there might be a casualty who's not, or an occupier who's not managed just to get out that last bit.
You're out, but generally we're probably in a fire. If it was quite a decent fire, you'd probably be inside for anything between 25 up to maybe 40 minutes.